Wow, look at this. We are waking up to clear blue skies. It is about 6:45 a.m. Sun just came up, starting to warm things up. There is a mountain peak over here I have not been able to see the last 3 days I've been here because it's been so overcast. I'll get the zoom camera out. You probably can't see that with this camera. Nice steep mountain peak that I wasn't able to see before. All the birds are chirping. It is chilly. It got down into the mid to high 30s last night. It's probably only about 40 right now. But it is nice to see the sunshine. Oh, it feels so good. Everything is still pretty damp. We have got a lot of rain the last few days. Not heavy rain, but just consistent with a few little breaks of sunshine. But for the most part, it's been raining pretty steady since I've got here. But I was able to kind of get into it. I was able to get out one day during a little break of sunshine and took the trail bike out real quick down to the lake and scoped out some other camp spots around here. And yeah, I've just been doing a lot of organizing, getting ready for my next seasonal job here. I will be sharing news on that soon. Gosh, it's so beautiful out here. Tell the birds are loving that sunshine too. So I'm gonna hop back in the van. It's probably only about 40 degrees out here. It's a little chilly, a little bit of a breeze. And I probably do need to head on out of here. It's hard to leave with such a beautiful, clear, sunny day after how it's been. But I do need to get some miles behind me and get up to my destination. And once I get there, I'll be making some videos, sharing about what's upcoming with my next seasonal job. It should be exciting, especially during these times. It will be very interesting. Very grateful to have the job lined up, and just very grateful to be on the road and living this lifestyle and sharing it with all of you guys. All of the positive support from all of you guys has really made this a very special journey and experience. So I just wanted to thank you all for that. I really do mean that. You can see my van is just right there, and the lake is just poking right through the trees here. This little path down there, nice short walk. Now, there is a nice little camp right here, right by the lake. Someone is camped there. There's a tent and easy up here. Don't know if there's anyone there right now. There's no vehicle, so it's like my snow-capped mountain is covered up by the clouds again. It's not a lot of access spots to this lake here. Just a couple clearings. I think this is one of just maybe two where you could technically launch a boat here. Ah, so much different with the sunshine. Wow, beautiful. Well, it is just about time to get out of here. I'm just going to do a little quick trash cleanup here at the campsite. It's actually pretty clean in this area, but there's just a few little bottle caps and pieces of plastic and stuff. So get these picked up. Do a quick walk around here, check the air pressure in my tires and my oil levels. Make a little pile here, come back for that. All right, do one more quick walk around. We'll get on the road. The adventure continues. Okay, let's roll on out of here. We have gotten a considerable amount of rain since I pulled in here. And I was kind of taking note of that as I came in, looking at the condition of the road, and it's pretty hard packed. They've actually brought in a lot of gravel, you can tell. So I don't think I'm gonna have a problem at all. I mean, even right here at my camp, it's pretty firm. Okay, take one last glance back at camp. Gonna miss this place. It's been wonderful. Take a long, slow road out of here. Well, I do not have a definite plan for what I'm doing today. I am trying to get a lot of miles behind me. So I think I'm just gonna drive and drive until I'm tired of driving and probably do like a rest stop or something. and then get up early, and I'll be able to get into my destination the next morning. All right, there's the highway. I'm gonna pull over one more time and do a quick walk around on the van, check the bikes. Been bouncing around quite a bit. Okay, we made it out successfully. Got a little bit of a pass to go over, but not much. We're down at 3,500 feet now, and I believe the pass is 4,700 feet. And it's all clear of snow, so no chains or anything needed. They did get a late snow last week, so it was questionable there. They had it closed down. Oh, it's pretty there. All right, looks like we made it to the summit. I did see a couple little patches of snow off the side of the road. 4,817 feet. Well, this is an area I've heard about and wanted to explore, but I just don't have time this time through. But this section of Highway 20 is considered the over the rivers and through the woods scenic byway, or the Oregon scenic byway. And you can see there's just a ton of camping all through here. A river that runs along there. I'd like to spend some time checking this out. And then just right here where I'm at this Hackleman Old Growth Trail, it's just a short quarter-mile loop. So I'm just gonna walk that real quick. Well, this is my favorite right here, when you're under the canopy, but there's just a little bit of sun poking through in little areas. Love that. Nice and cool and damp in here. Lots of old down trees that have been split to make room for the trail. Well, these are some monster trees. Look at these old guys. Wow. That's a big one. Ah, the air smells so fresh in here. All right, well that was a good little stop. Hackleman Old Growth Grove. It's cool they have little things like that on the side of the highway. So away we go. Coming into Portland, Oregon. Oh, look at the tram going up there. Oh wow, it's going right as we're going under it. Watch these signs, I'm getting distracted here. Check it out, it's going right over us. Woo! Alright, am I going on the right highway here? Well, here we go, crossing into Washington State. Hello, Washington. Goodbye, Oregon. Had a nice week in Oregon. Wish I could have stayed longer. It's time to move on into Washington. Wow, this is quite a bridge. Washington, here we come. Something still doesn't feel right with that tire. It's the driver's side rear. I could feel myself swaying a little bit before. When I stopped for gas, it was definitely quite low, so I aired it up. It felt better, and now all of a sudden it feels like it's doing the same thing. So I'm gonna pull over just to play it safe, double check it. I'd have to put my spare on. Well, I soaked it down with soapy water and I could not see anything. I checked the stem, and it's already lost about 10 pounds in just a few minutes here. So I talked to the guy at this gas station. He let me pull over in the lot. I'm gonna just switch out my spare tire here. Shouldn't take me too long. I got a jack, my spare is right there. Just gotta move my mountain bike out of the way. See if I get this thing jacked up. Alright, so we got the spare on. It's not a matching rim. Got the original put on back there, the bike all hooked up, aired up all around. I'm gonna get back on the road. 20 more minutes, I'm at my rest stop for the night. I asked the guy if I could sleep here and he wasn't having it. Alright, so we got 20 miles to go. A minor inconvenience. I'm glad I carry a spare. I hope it holds. Got 20 miles to go. Ooh, someone's getting arrested over here. Well, that's not a good day. Maybe the drinking and driving. Oh dear. That's not a fun Friday night. Alright, glad I'm not him. Away we go. Well, I got a problem with that rear tire. Something's making some noise. I tightened those lugs up tight. It feels like the wheel is loose. I'm gonna have to creep up to this exit here. Yeah, something's funny. I'm gonna have to try to tighten those up on the side of the road here. Yeah, I got problems. I snapped a couple lugs. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to this off-ramp. I'm gonna try to creep real slow, but I think I'm gonna lose my wheel. Oh, well, this is an exciting end to a long day. Now that I'm thinking about it, I've never used that spare, and I don't think the lug nuts are compatible with the type of rim. I think the holes on it are different. So if I can make it up to this off-ramp, I'll just try to pull over and maybe deal with this in the morning. That would be nice. There is a hotel right here. I don't think I could make it that far though. Oh, this is crazy. Should have stayed at that gas station till the morning. Okay guys, so I ended up snapping a couple lugs. Apparently the lugs for my factory rims aren't compatible with the spare. That spare was on the van when I got it and it's not correct. So I'm on the side of the interstate. There's hardly any shoulder. I'm on the phone with AAA and the back wheel is about to fall off because the lugs are snapped. So kind of stressful. They're getting someone out here ASAP. I don't know how they're going to get me on a tow truck with a rear wheel coming off, but we'll see. Well, the tow truck finally came. I'm using AAA. Fortunately, a state trooper stopped and expedited the process. He got on his horn and got the truck out here. It was going to take like an hour. He was able to get him out here in like 20-30 minutes. So unfortunately, the rear wheel is going to fall off, so I don't know how we're going to get it up there. He's going to try to figure it out. Okay, he's gonna actually drag me up there. He wants me to sit in here and steer it. He put some skids under the rear tires and that rear wheel may fall off, but that's all he can do. He's just gonna slowly winch me up there. That rear wheel hasn't fallen off yet. I think it's gonna fall off. Just hope it doesn't damage too much when it does. Well, I'll be dang, that rear wheel is staying on. There must be one lug left holding it on. This is crazy. What an adventure. Whew. All right, we're officially on the truck. He's got it leveled out. My rear wheel stayed on somehow. There must be one lug left. Okay, that was a success. I'm pretty sure this is illegal, but we are only going 1 mile. It's actually 0.9 miles from where we're at right now to a Les Schwab tire center. So because of COVID, I can't ride in the tow truck. So I'm just sitting in the van on the tow truck. This is crazy. That's illegal in California. What the heck? We do have the state trooper tailing behind us. That was really, I guess it's state patrol. Super nice guy. Had a chance to talk with him for a while. About the same age as me. Just bought a house in the area. Really cool. And then there was a good Samaritan that stopped and just had a flashlight and came back and wanted to talk with me, make sure I was okay, and left his phone number with me. He said he lives up the road and is a part-time mechanic and would be willing to help me if the tow truck driver couldn't get it situated. So it's super great people in Washington State. We should be approaching this Les Schwab soon. This is actually kind of fun sitting up here. Oh. Well, it is about 10:30 p.m. right now. I'm pretty tired and exhausted. So I think when he gets this thing unloaded, I should just be able to crash in the van and wake up in the morning and talk with the guys at Les Schwab, see what they can do for me, and go from there. This is exactly why I give myself extra time for these seasonal jobs. It's always bound to happen. There's our Les Schwab. That was super close. I just hope the wheel doesn't fall off when we're unloading. Okay, we made it to the Les Schwab. He's gonna get me in the back here. There is a little road behind the Les Schwab here. And it's funny, there's a van and an old Class A motorhome you can tell are gonna be parking here overnight. So I'll have some neighbors anyway. Yeah, there's a Class A there. You can see the people at the door. An old van down the road. So I'll be sleeping in the parking lot here tonight. Hope the unloading goes as well as the loading on the tow truck here. This has been a very interesting experience. Yeah, drop me off right here. Perfect. Front row seat. Okay, we're starting to go down here. I hope that wheel doesn't fall off. There goes the tire. Shoot. I was hoping we could make it down.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Dang it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, hold it.
And put a slider under there, under the axle. This is a little sketchy. Being trapped in here while they're doing this. Okay, we are now clear. He's got my rear axle propped up on a piece of wood. So I'm dipping down in the back there and looking at the clock in the Les Schwab. It's about 10:45 p.m. I'm tired. I'm ready to just lay down. We'll deal with this in the morning. Well, there she sits, guys. The tow truck driver donated some wood blocks for me to be able to take the weight off the drum there. Tires just sitting there. Looks like we fully snapped off 2 lugs there and then partially snapped off the other 3. Wheel popped right off. So I'm probably just going to go in with new rims. I have not been happy with the style rims that this van has to start with. So if they can give me a deal on some wagon wheel type rims, some steel rims, I might go that route. We'll see. Definitely need to get the lugs replaced to start with and then figure out what I want to do for the rim situation. And now I'm going to bed. Good night, guys.